Hello, PIMCO committee. My name is Sensual, and I would like to thank you for taking the time to watch my video. I was originally born in Accra, Ghana, and that experience has shaped a lot of the work that I would like to do in the future. After living in Accra for a very short period of time, I actually ended up moving to the United States, settled down in Ohio, and had most of my upbringing in the Midwest in Ohio. I currently attend the University of Cincinnati studying economics with minors in international business and entrepreneurship. And I will be pursuing my master's at Shanghai University as a Schwarzman Scholar. So I will be pursuing a master's in global affairs. So that's me, just in a nutshell, in terms of the things I'm really interested in or like to do. Very interested in financial services, especially as it relates to venture capital, private equity, but really VC and international development as well. I love traveling, so I've been doing a lot of different internships, but I've also just been traveling on my own. So I've been to places like Dubai, Australia. I've actually been to all six continents except Antarctica, so working on that. But love traveling, love going to the gym, love having a good time, listening to music, going to concerts. So that's just me in general. So in terms of an experience or the experience that really led me to consider a career in financial services, I would say that experience is me co-founding Bearcat Ventures. Bearcat Ventures is the University of Cincinnati Student Venture Fund. A friend of mine and I co-founded this about 3 years ago. And I served as a vice president in its early initiation, working to build out the team, build out the program, helping with building out curriculum and things of that nature. And then the next year, I actually took over as president. So still working to expand the organization, really building the plane as we flew it, building out the team, helping to raise the fund, helping to get connections within the Cincinnati venture capital ecosystem, and also working to start a pipeline of investments for us to possibly have deals with. And as I did this program, it really made me think about the impact that we are having just in the Cincinnati community as students, working to raise these funds and do this investing. And it really made me think about my upbringing, about where I'm from. So being from Ghana, I really thought about how powerful venture capital could be with African entrepreneurs and helping them grow their businesses and helping them expand their businesses outside of Africa, outside of just Ghana, right? Making their businesses global corporations as well. That's something that I thought was very interesting. And it's actually what I'm really working to pursue as my lifelong goal. So I would say that was the experience that really led me to financial services, a time in which I faced a situation with many unknowns. This is question two now. I was a, this is still kind of going on, but I'll talk about the time that I was introduced to the Stanford University Innovation Fellows Program. So I ended up being selected by a lot of the university faculty to do this project with three other students. We did a rigorous training in innovation design thinking from Stanford, and at the end of it, they gave you the free range to go back, create a project on your campus, and see how you can create impact with design thinking and innovation on your campus, right? So once you're done with the training, it's kind of like a sheltered environment, even though it is very rigorous, very difficult. You're out in the real world. So we really had to figure out what did students want, and where we could be impactful. So we did a lot of research. We did a lot of interviews with students, just to figure out like what kind of things could innovation impact on this campus. At the end of the day, we realized that a lot of people didn't really have an education in innovation, so that's what we ended up doing. We created an educational course teaching students about design thinking, teaching them about innovation, and we've actually piloted it this spring, teaching it to high school students, and we'll be actually expanding it to a lot more college students in the near future. So definitely learned a lot about kind of like a product market fit and like what students really want. So it was a great experience. I've also learned about teaching and showcasing design thinking as well. So I'll talk about the last question. What type of investments do you think will perform the best over the next 3 to 5 years? I'm taking this from a venture capital lens, and I've kind of talked about how I'm really interested in Africa. I think crypto is a great investment. I know there are a lot of crypto bros that say crypto is great. The reason I think crypto is great is because for a lot of African businessmen and businesswomen, crypto is a financial platform where you can trade your products and currencies without the risk of inflation. So that's why I think crypto is great.